Abhivakti India's future classroom. Today we will once again take the sums from simple interest and compound interest. Here is the first question, that the difference between compound interest and simple interest for 2 years on a certain sum at 10% per annum is rupees 23. What is the principal? The difference between the compound interest and simple interest is given, and that is for 2 years, and the rate of interest is 10% per annum, and this difference is rupees 23. Now friends, here the simple interest at the rate of 10% per annum for 2 years will be equal to 20% per annum. So for 2 years the simple interest will be 20%. Now we will calculate the compound interest. Let the principal amount be 100. Then for 100 rupees on the first year there will be a 10% of interest. So 10% of 100, that is 10. So the total amount will be 110. Now for the second year, again there will be a 10% interest on 110 rupees. So the 10% of 110 will be 11 rupees, and so the total will be 121 rupees. It means the 100 rupees will become 121 rupees. It means the compound interest the investor is getting, that is 21% for 2 years. Now this difference of compound interest and simple interest will be 21% minus 20%, that is 1%. And so the difference between the compound interest and simple interest is 1%, and this 1% is rupees 23. So we can say that 1% of the principal, 1% of principal, that is equal to 23 rupees, and 1% of principal is equal to 23 rupees. It means principal is equal to rupees 2300. So the principal is rupees 2300. This compound interest can also be calculated by net effect method. So by it we can get as 10 plus 10 plus 10 into 10 divided by 100. So this will get cancelled, it will become 1. So 10 plus 10, 20 plus 1, that is 21%. So you can calculate the compound interest by net effect method also. This principal you can calculate by formula also. The formula will be difference is equal to P multiplied by into bracket R by 100 bracket square. And for 3 years the formula will be different. D is equal to P into bracket R square into bracket R plus 300 divided by 100. So you can use this formula to find the difference for 2 years, and to find the difference for 3 years you can use this formula. But instead of using formula, I prefer to use this method. Sometimes to calculate the compound interest, it is better to use the net effect method. Friends, here is the another question, that the compound interest on certain sum is rupees 420 and simple interest is 400 for 2 years. Find the rate of interest and the sum. Now here the compound interest is 420 rupees and the simple interest is 400 rupees. It is for 2 years. Now as far as simple interest is concerned, every year we get the same interest. So 400 rupees is for 2 years, means for the first year the investor receives 200 rupees as an interest, and for the second year he receives rupees 200 as interest. And as far as the compound interest is concerned, the simple interest and compound interest are always same for the first year, so the compound interest will be 200 rupees for the first year, and for the second year it will be 220 rupees. Here the 20 rupees is more because the interest is calculated on the previous year's interest also. So for 200, one is getting 20 rupees as the interest. So for 200 rupees the interest is rupees 20. So for 100 rupees how much it will be? Since this is reduced to half, this rate of interest will also reduce to half, and therefore x will be equal to 10%. So the rate of interest is 10%, and now we have to calculate the principal, and therefore 10% of principal, 10% of principal, that will be equal to 200, and therefore principal will be equal to rupees 2000. So the sum is rupees 2000 and the rate of interest is 10%. The another question is, find the least number of complete years in which a certain sum become more than double at 20%. Now here suppose the principal is 100 rupees, the rate of interest is 20%. So for the first year it will be 20% of 100 will be 20, and therefore it will become 120. For the second year again the investor will receive 20%. So 20% of 120 is 24, and so it will become 144. Again the third year the investor will receive 20%. So 20% of 144, 10% is 14.4, again 10% will be 14.4, and so it will be 28.8. And so it will be near about 173 rupees. Now for the next year again there will be a 20% of interest, and this 20% is 34.20, 17.3 and 17.3, sorry, it will be 34.6, and so it will become greater than 200. And therefore after 1 year, second year, third year and 4 year, so after 4 years the amount will be doubled at the rate of 20% per annum. The next question is, a sum of money becomes 2 times in 4 years. In how many years it will become 4 times at the same rate of interest? Here a principal becomes 2 times in 4 years, and it is asked in how many years it will become 4 times. So first let the principal be rupees 100. So in the first 4 years it will become 200 rupees. Now we have to find 8 times, so it should become 800 rupees. So in the next 4 years this will get doubled and it will become 400, and in the next 4 years it will become doubled, and so it will be 800 rupees. So 100 rupees will become 800 rupees in 4 plus 4 plus 4, that is 12 years. So friend, in 12 years the given principal will become 8 times. Sorry, this should be 8 times. Sorry for the topographical mistake. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you must have enjoyed this video. If yes, like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel so that you will get all the details right into your mailbox. Thank you very much. Friends, you might have enjoyed this video. Then go to thumbs up button and click. Then go to share tab and share with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus and many more. And to get the updates right in your mailbox, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much.